In most post-apocalyptic stories, the wasteland is the primary antagonist. Inside the silo, the most dangerous weapon is the total control of information. This grip is maintained through a three-pillared system of control, beginning with a psychological cage built on the manipulation of human memory. The Before Times timeline introduces a medical protocol described as pulling up a drawbridge, walling off a patient's past from their current consciousness. This was applied to Silo 18 roughly 150 years ago, wiping the collective memory of thousands. In the present day, Camille Sim's shadow government is running this chemical playbook on Juliette, using heavy medication to keep her in a compliant fog. The drawbridge metaphor indicates that these memories remain in the mind, but are quarantined in a walled garden, leaving the subject docile. With a historically proven method for erasing mass consciousness, any resistance faces a systemic barrier, the inability to pass the knowledge of their struggle to the generations that follow. A psychological cage requires a rigid legal framework. The history of the silo suggests its most restrictive laws were built to protect specific secrets during moments of crisis. This is evident in the standoff between Daniel Keene and investigative reporter Helen Drew. Keene is man's desperate efforts to plug information leaks form the causal line to the draconian legal code known as the Pact. Keene's historical strategy matches the modern legal structure, which criminalizes independent journalism, the possession of relics, and any unsanctioned investigation. The Pact functions as a firewall, engineered to prevent historical truths from reaching the current population. While the legal code is rigid, it relies on human enforcers. We are now seeing the first signs of the muscle turning against the brain. Low-level breakdowns are occurring in judicial. Deputy Jerry is already bending the rules to accommodate the mayor, showing a reluctance to treat her as a prisoner. Paul Billings represents the ultimate linchpin in this system. His long-standing commitment to judicial is being tested by unprecedented personal and professional strain. Billings is facing three specific clashing pressures: an investigation into a disappearance, the task of rewriting the Pact, and the discovery that his wife is working with the outsider rebels. The system demands blind obedience, yet it is forcing Billings into a situation where he must question his own surroundings to fulfill his duty. A regime cannot maintain unwavering legal authority when its most devoted officers begin to defect, creating the blind spots the rebels need to strike. These fractures have allowed the rebels to challenge the third pillar of control, the illusion of total physical isolation. The outsiders executed a break-in at IT for one specific purpose: to steal a standard cleaning helmet from the storage room. This allowed Patrick Kennedy to compare a standard-issue helmet with the one Juliette wore during her return from the outside. The hardware contradicts the silo's isolation narrative, with distinct numerical stamps. One helmet is marked with an 18, while the other is marked 17. This physical evidence of another silo shifts the strategy of the rebellion. The immediate priority has moved from proving the outside is green to using Juliette's experience to open a physical bridge to Silo 17. This physical discovery mirrors the psychological struggle. Emotional anchors, like Martha Walker's plea for Juliette to try harder, act as a spark, forcefully arcing across the gap to reconnect her present nodes to her past. The architecture of Amnesia was designed to ensure compliance through isolation. However, tangible physical evidence and the drive for connection are proving more durable than the protocol to forget.